Hey, way to go, man. Shedeur Brown. Dude, that was perfect. When you see that look, no, you have a little bit of time. Like, get the f over there. You know what I mean? You beat him, he's a touchdown, just like it was.
I feel like it was overall a good day. Just kind of, I mean, I feel like you got to accomplish what you hope to accomplish.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, it wasn't perfect as far as, it being clean, but the guys getting after it, competing, stepping up to the challenge. It's the first time getting in front of another team. I like where our heads were at. I like how well we handled the intensity and tried to raise it to our own. And it was a good step forward in trying to create a standard.
You almost expect things not to be clean and crisp and precise that first time out?
Not yet. I mean, there's so many different, groups that we have, 1s, 2s, 3s, and cycling through that. Sometimes you're playing with guys you haven't had a lot of reps with, and so you're not expecting to be there. The communication's not exactly where it needs to be with a guy you're getting 3 or 4 reps with. So, you want it to be clean, you want it to be smooth and perfect, but you got to get more reps.
Myles, occasionally I've seen Shedeur kind of hanging out with you a little bit between reps on the field, maybe picking your brains a little bit or whatever. Just wondering what your thoughts are on Shedeur, kind of how he's conducted himself this camp, and then now he's getting a start on Friday night. What are your thoughts?
I mean, he's funny, he's optimistic, he's lighthearted, but he works hard. He takes it seriously, his craft, and he's watching what the others are doing, and doing it his own way in which only he can. So, looking forward to see him during these preseason games and how he manages the offense. But I think he looks good, but all the guys look good right now.
One in the NFL multiverse is going on Cleveland. Myles Garrett and Joe Flacco just blew up the timeline with a few calm words about Shedeur Sanders. And that QB1 spot. Did Flacco give up the throne? Is Garrett a secret Shedeur superfan? Are we? Living in primetime Cleveland. Buckle up. Smash that like button and hit subscribe right now because we break the chaos with receipts. And with style, start with the quiet giant in the room. Myles Garrett, the man tosses quarterbacks like lawn chairs. He was asked about Shedeur and he lit up in that veteran way. He talked about the first time you step on an NFL field. He remembered his own. He did not even get in until the final 2 minutes. Still, it stays with you forever. He said Shedeur is funny and optimistic and lighthearted. He said the kid works. He takes the craft seriously. He studies vets and then does it his own way. Garrett said he is excited to see Theckedon preseason to see how he manages an NFL offense for the first time. Clip hit the internet, and the internet did what the internet owes. It melted. A raised eyebrow in Cleveland is a 5-alarm fire. Garrett spoke with respect. He gave a real vet nod, and the city heard something bigger. It sounded like belief. It sounded like a door opening. Let's clear up the Flacco angle. Joe did not say anything toxic. He did not throw shade. He did not undercut the rookie. That is lazy clickbait. Joe has dad energy, swagger, and a Super Bowl ring. He mentors. He no-showed a guide without hype. He kept it simple and real. He gave Shedeur credit. He did not turn it into a circus, but a circus found them anyway. Because who had this on their bingo card? The first preseason game is Panthers versus Browns. Bryce Young will start for Carolina. Remember last year when Dave Cannells waited until the last preseason game to play the starters? They looked out of sync in Week 1 at New Orleans. Not this time. And on the Cleveland side, the starter for this opener is Shedeur Sanders. Yet that Shedeur primetime energy has leaked into Lake Erie. The debate. Some folks say the Browns are setting Shedeur up to fail. They say he did not get first-team reps. He has been with the 2s and 3s. So now you toss him out there with the 1s. Here is the counter. Playing with starters is not a setup. It is a runway. Better blocking, better timing, better hands-on. Roots. If you want a fair test, you give a young quarterback real talent, and you let him operate. Circle the date. Panthers versus Browns, August 8th, 7 Eastern. Shedeur gets the ball. Did he jump from 4 to 1? Maybe. Are they trying to see what they have? Absolutely. Is it a trial by fire? This is the NFL. Thank good news. The kid is built for moments like this. He thrives when the lights get hot. And if we are honest, the Panthers' front and secondary are not the kind-of storm that sinks you on contact. This is a fair measure. Meanwhile, the dog pound is in full meltdown. Twitter renowned building. Primetime Energy Stadium. A fan made a Flacco mentor Shedeur jersey out of duct tape. Because Cleveland will always invent its own merch. The memes are loud, the jokes are sharp. But beneath the humor is a real question. Could this kid be the future? Because when Garrett raises a brow and Flacco smirks, you can feel a shift in the room. 3 tossed in his take. He said this could be a setup to fail. Others pushed back. They said this is not a scheme. It is circumstance. DeLang Gabriel is hurt. Kenny Pickett is hurt. Joe Flacco is in bubble wrap because Heist the week 1 guy. Tyler Huntley just landed. Kevin Stefanski said it plain. It is Sanders and Huntley in the opener. That is the plan, and no one does quarterback chaos like the Cleveland Browns. This franchise has had more starters than the Kardashians have exes. 27 in a decade. That is not a stat. That is a trauma response. One guy once fumbled on his own face. Another felt like he threw the ball into Lake Erie. You need oxygen and therapy to list them all. Then there is Deshaun Watson. The contract is the financial version of lighting a fortune and roasting marshmallows, fully guaranteed. Giant weight. Lately at Power 0 wins. Every setback turns the depth chart into a scratch-off ticket. Maybe something under that backup label cashes. Thought is the context for this Shedeur moment. Tenor Joe Flacco. The calm in the Cleveland Storm. The man rocks New Balances and a ring. He came in and held it together with experience and spite. But Joe is not the future. He is the break glass in case of emergency, and the glass in Cleveland has more cracks than panes. The dilemma is simple. Keep shuffling broken pieces or take a leap and build something that lasts. The Browns added Tyler Huntley and fans asked why. The room no holds 5 quarterbacks. Choices bring questions. What is the plan? Who is the long-term answer? You can feel the franchise and the city searching for a reason to believe this is where Shedeur enters. Like a TV season premiere. At Colorado, it was not just football. It was a show. Poise and timing and drip. Heron an NFL-style offense in a college arena that looked like a rap concert with hooter pads. Most college quarterbacks panic when the pocket burns. Shedeur stayed calm. He dissected defenses like he was grading homework. He is not Justian's kid. He is a marketing engine wrapped in elite footwork with a deep ball that drops like poetry. Cameras do not rattle him. Chaos does not fog his threads. He took hits that looked like chiropractor ads and he only got sharper. Browns are not only hunting talent, they are hunting stability. They need a quarterback who can learn the playbook and carry a city with QB PTSD. Shedeur fits that mold and he brings flair to match. He slid to pick 144 and Cleveland grabbed him. He walked in 4th on the depth chart. He will start this preseason opener. Myles Garrett praised the way he handled rookie camp. He praised the work. He praised the attitude. He praised it the way Shedeur watches the vets and still stays himself. Look at the scheme fit. Kevin Stefanski coaches timing and precision. Roots on time. Reads on rhythm. Poise in the pocket. You do not need a cape. You need a grown-up who will not turn every third down into panic theater. Shedeur fits. Then he adds style. He nails the play and then nails the post-game fit. Do not ignore the business side. The NFL is entertainment. The Sanders family moves numbers. Pair Shedeur with a defense led by Myles Garrett and Yao have something Cleveland has not had in years. Identity here is the alternative. Keep riding the Watson roller coaster. Lean on Flacco and hope vintage legs hold up. That is a path to another wasted year. The defense is too good for that. The window is open now. That is why this opportunity matters. There is more. Some think the team is setting him up to get crushed if he struggles out of the gate. I do not see it. Teddy Bridgewater does not look ready. Somebody has to play. The fairest thing is to put a young quarterback with the ones and let him show command. This fan base has seen and how false dawns to last a lifetime. They know the difference between fluff and a real shot. This all started like a throwaway moment. Garrett was mid-interview, still carrying that predator calm he always has. A reporter asked about Shedeur. He answered like he was talking about brushing his teeth. In Cleveland, that can feel like unveiling a bronze statue. Set the depth chart. The Browns have 5 quarterbacks. Shedeur is the hot name. He is 4th on paper. He will start because Pickett is dinged up. Gabriel is dinged up. Flacco has a veteran plan and some veteramals. A reporter even joked that he is almost 40 so he can say that. So Joe sits. Shedeur gets the stage. He has been stuck taking reps way down the chart. Now he can finally say you should not have passed on meth, and Joe stepped to the podium. He was asked about the young guys. He kept it dry and flat. Then he dropped a line that detonated timelines. Shedeur has that look. You might want to print QB1 on his locker. Joke or prophecy, with Joe you never know, his deadpan could dehydrate a cactus. But the room heard it, the league heard it. The city heard it and exploded Cleveland Twitter went nuclear. A fan photoshopped Shedeur onto that old Brady Quinn cover. Another edited a Myles Garrett sack and that football turned into Watson's contract dusting away. YouTube lit up with that Primera begins in Cleveland. Flacco crowned Shedeur. Flames on every thumbnail. Someone even did a Bachelor spoof with Stefanski offering a rose and a depth chart. It was mayhem, but it was also a pulsesso what do we make of the pro debut. He is QB1 for a night. Thought it's a big step. Some folks are weirdly mad. The same people who called him a first rounder now want him benched because he did not get enough reps. This is NFL, not Pee-wee. When the door opens, you step through, Stefanski said Deplin. This is the simplest defense Shedeur will ever see. In the league, preseason week 1 is about clean calls, fast tempo, concepts everyone knows. Let the quarterback breathe and play ball. Truth about locker rooms is simple. Veterans do not compliment rookies for fun. Myles Garrett is the face of this franchise. When he speaks, the building listens. Joe Flacco speaks in monotone, but that monotony is a ring. He mentors for real. If he even half jokes about QB1 it lands. Itis the cool kid not in the cafeteria. You are not in yet. You are on the radar. In a league where rookies have to earn every inch, that is a head start. This smells like culture shift. For years the Browns were a group project where the partners got swapped every week. Dysfunction was the mascot. Now there is a little swagger, not blind hype, not August fever. Earn intrigue, Garrett backing a rookie, Flacco not swatting it away. That feels like belief. Belief is rare in Cleveland. Belief is dangerous too, so let's ask the real question. Can Shedeur actually win QB1? Like a prophecy. Every snap from Watson or Flacco is a countdown. Make no mistake, if Shedeur stacks good days, if he keeps looking sharp, if he keeps turning heads, you can kiss that clipboard goodbye. Friday night in Carolina, the lights go on. The play sheet is clean and simple. The reads are clear. The moment is big, but not too big. If he handles it like he handled Boulder, the conversation in Cleveland changes again. And this time, it might not be a fever dream. It might be the start of something real. If you are riding with us, hit subscribe and drop your take. Is this a spark or a fire? Is this the dawn of a new identity or another chapter in the wildest quarterback saga in football? Either way, we will be here. We will break it down, and we will bring receipts every step of the way.